Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Nicholas Sorza with Philip David. We're here at AMF North Glen for our top 8 Eliminator Finals format here at AMF North Glen. $1,975 will go to our champion this weekend. Again, top 8 finals format. The first 2 seeds will get a bye, so you're looking at seeds 3 through 8. This is a single game eliminator. The winner of these matches will move on to number 2, and it'll get them in the mega pot for some better money. Loser of this game goes home with $125. Okay, so our bowlers on the left, our seeded players are going to begin, and we're going to go. Here's the kicker, Philip, and I know you're foaming at the mouth, but our tournament leader, Paul Holden out of Louisville, is not in the mega pot.
Yeah.
Which means the most he can win today is $800, which gives us, if he does that, that gives us a $1,700 carryover.
Oh, that'd be nice.
On top of what we had. So first place will be over $3,000 next week.
That's my house too.
When did you buy it?
No, I won my third title there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was that in the 70s?
No, I'm not that old, Nick.
Oh, man, come on. Great turnout this weekend, though, folks. Even with Senior City going on, and even with one of the big travel leagues going on this weekend, we still did almost 140 entries. That's excellent turnout.
Yep.
Boom. Oh, one of our newer players, Jacob Cordova, down in 37-38. It's the first time he's made the finals. Threw the ball really good today. Shot 57 over. He's going to have his hands full with Brendan, though. Brendan, obviously, the more seasoned match play bowler. He's spotting on 15. Edward and Steve Jacks in front of us here on the championship pair. That looks like a 180. We're going to have to get that taken care of. Where is Mr. Brungart? I'm going to have to run up there and get that, for that, we got Trish Carrillo on 34, makes her spare. She won the roll-off. We did have a roll-off for 8th place between her and Ed Figa of Loveland, and Trish came down to the 10th frame in a brutal pair. This is arsenic, 41 feet. Not a lot of volume, and the shot tends to go away rather quickly, and you're constantly making moves, which makes it not a difficult pattern, but very difficult to stay in the carry zone, let's say, because the ball is doing different things quickly, and you're constantly watching ball motion to try to hang in there. Basically, it's a spare shooter's tournament shot.
Right.
You cover your spares, you're going to make some money. Trish, just slides by the 610, so she goes spare open. Mark Bialski out of Lakewood. Trish Carrillo of Arvada. And we have Edward Devlin out of Idaho Springs taking on Steve Jacks of Longmont. And then Jacob Cordova of Sheridan taking on Brendan Guthner of Evergreen. So, okay. And Mark, get close. Nice.
Ooh, good ball.
All right, there we go. So spare open strike for our players on 33 and 34. That's our 3rd and 8th seeded player. Brendan Guthner, one of our 2-handed players. Lots of chops this weekend.
Uh-huh.
A little high, leaves 3, 6, 10. Two more tournaments in town, and then we go to Vegas for the Winter Nationals at South Point over Super Bowl week. We will finish up Saturday, February 1st, and of course the game is Sunday, February 2nd.
Who do you think is going to be in the Super Bowl?
The team that I thought was going to win the Super Bowl is not in anymore. and that was Baltimore. I was absolutely shocked that Tennessee beat them so easily yesterday. Come on, hit it. Oh, almost.
Close.
Yep. Come on, let's go. Let's get 36 taken care of here. I don't want to be here till 10:30.
Nope.
Since I've been here since 9 this morning. All right, here we have movement. Well, we have lights. We don't have movement yet. But, all right, Edward, spare, strike spare. And here we go. Looks like he's got 36 going.
Maybe.
Nice shot. Jacob Cordova, nice shot. He's got a slim 4-pin lead through 3 with his handicap. Let's see, Bialski. Ooh, Trish doubled. Oh, spare open double. Ooh. You don't want to bowl Trish on patterns like this, because she's pretty much a straight player and she's a pretty damn good spare shooter. But both of that comes into play to her advantage on this pattern, and as well as Paul Holden.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Good ball.
Ooh, that was beautiful.
Oh, man, 8-10.
That looked money off his hand. He leaves an 8-10.
Yeah.
Get one. Need one. 2-8 for Steve Jacks. Now that's going to go left. Yep, so he's 8 open. 26. Down 10. Early, though. And Bialski opens again, so poor Mark's going open, strike, open, open. And Jacob's going to try to get one, which he does. Okay. On a strike, that's huge. That's 2 pins. That'll come in handy, especially on a pattern like this.
Yep.
So next week at Holiday, we are on Radium, which is 37 feet. And then the following week at Bolero Wheat Ridge, we're going to be on the ABT National Pattern for Vegas. I'm going to give all the guys a 1 tournament practice session. 38-foot pattern.
ABT
number 6.
Oh, 6.
Which originally is 46 feet. We're going to cut it to 28 or 38.
Oh, wow.
And that'll give them an idea where to start. That's close, Edward. Nice.
Good ball.
There he
Good
comes.
Ball.
So you're going to have Holiday make the birthday cake for me next week?
You don't have birthdays anymore.
You don't have birthday anymore.
I already told you.
You're too old.
See, most of the people that get to your age, we've already killed them. So you're really lucky. In fact, if you didn't, see, now you told me that you're having a birthday.
Yeah.
Your life's in danger.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to die, Holiday's a good place.
No, not really.
Okay. Well, go with that. Yeah. I'll let Lakewood Police know what's going on there. That's okay, guys. He wanted to die here.
He wanted to die here. Hey, as long as the insurance pays off, I don't care.
It ain't going to you. You're dead. Your wife will be tickled to death.
Well, no.
She'll be happy.
No, Edward.
I know that feeling.
Don't give Mr. Jacks the opportunity here.
All right.
Because now he can double and get right back in it. Brendan marks 4 frames in a row. Ooh, and carries to Brooklyn. And unfortunately, Trish goes 5 out on a 3-bagger.
Yep.
So she got 102 open in the 6th. 84.
Good.
18.
Come on.
So she's actually still down because Mark has a 17-pin advantage. And if he can just close this frame, he'll be within 18 of scratch, which is, and it puts him right back in the ballgame. Come on, Jacob crosses over but leaves the 5. Meanwhile, Mark goes 1-2-9. And Steve Jacks, no problem with the 10. Steve's got to relax.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, me and him were competing. He was a pair over from me. And we're competing to see who's going to make it to the finals. And I was right there with him after 2. And then I hit that last game and died.
Hold on. Oof. Jacob barely makes that. Nice shot.
Good shot,
He
Steve.
needed it. He needed
Yes,
it.
he did.
Well, he actually looks like he's got a pretty good look on the left lane.
Yep.
So now he's only down 2 scratch. So only down 8 pins. We're in a brand new ball game.
Yep.
And Mark, great spare.
Yep.
64 in the 5th, spare in the 6th. 18. Hey, he's only down 11 pins. Hey, these games are still close. With the handicap difference in Brendan and a spot Jacob, that's a close match. Oh, we got real lucky there, Phil.
Yep.
Almost left Big 4, only leaves a 4-7. He's got to be real happy about that.
Ed's giving it back.
Edward misses his 2nd consecutive 10-pin. You don't want to do that.
Not against Steve.
Yep. The bigger that grin gets, the more trouble you're going to be in.
Yeah.
Hold. Oh, boy. Good shot. There you go. Oh, boy. Oops. Wow. These bowlers are now trading, giving each other stuff back and forth.
Yep.
Again, the 3 losers here go home with $125, and then our remaining players are in the mega pot, with the exception of our tournament leader.
Yeah. Paul.
But, you know, Paul said all along, the money's nice, but that's not what he's going for.
He's wanting a certain jacket.
He wants the
That's
title.
what he keeps saying.
He wants the title.
And I told him, yeah, go ahead and win that title. I'll be happy for you.
Oh, Jack's with a big double.
He's been throwing a good ball all weekend.
Yeah, he really has.
Especially in the semis, I'd watched him. Because Saturday he was here. And he started out really bad, and then he started controlling the ball better.
Yeah, oh, yeah. His first game was like 160.
No, 143,
140? Oh.
I think is what it was.
Oh, man. Because I knew he was really struggling. Let's see if Steve can make it 3 in a row. Little too hard.
Too far right.
Yep, and too much speed. But he leaves the 1-2. Very makeable.
Yep.
And Trish trying to get a mixer, yes, and just leaves the 5. 18.5 million people have their hands up across the country and in Europe. So those of you that are in one of those Guinness factories, start pouring now. That's better. Nice.
There you go.
Okay, 114 in the 6th with a spare in the 7th.
By 37, 47.
He's up 11.
11.
All right, did Trish cover that? She sure did. Okay. And Brendan, will it hold? Nope. Okay, we need a square correction there. Matt's on it.
Matt's on it?
Yep.
Okay.
And Edward. All right. He got a double. Wait, look at this.
Oh, wow.
You do it, I can do it too. So again, those of you that are ABT members, remember the Winter Nationals at South Point starts Wednesday.
February.
I believe, what is it? No, it's January
27th.
So yeah, it sounds right. 27th to 28th through Saturday, February 1st.
Yeah.
And even if you haven't signed up yet, there's still time. Get a hold of National Director Myron Mitchell or show up. First squad's 7 o'clock Wednesday night.
Ooh.
First block's only 2 squads.
Yeah.
Jacob needed that. And good shot. All right. Mark's going, yeah, baby, I can make it. Ooh, look at this. Ow, 5-10
Field goal.
on a double. Ow,
Yep.
that hurts. 131 open in the 8th.
7.
Yeah, Steve's going to be in the lead, but it's not going to be by a lot.
No.
But what's he spotting him? Let's see. Jax gets 34. Devlin gets 40. So he always 6 pins.
Good ball.
That's going to be
Good ball.
close.
Good ball.
Yes.
Good ball.
Beautiful shot.
I like that one off his
Yeah,
hand.
I agree with you. Ow. Mark Bielski finally gets a mark and then goes 3 count. It can happen. All right,
Ooh.
good break for Jacob Cordova.
Double.
Doubles in the 7th and 8th. Meanwhile, Brendan missed a single pin spare in the 7th. So now we got ourselves a ball game.
Yeah.
Funny how that changes.
Real quick.
Yep. Let's see if Steve can double, give
That
himself a
looked
little
good.
bit more room.
Brooke. Couldn't get
no.
the 9 to carry.
Yep. And Brendan, beautiful.
That
Nice
was a good
shot.
one.
Nice shot. He needs to get focused here.
He needs more or less just go off the sheet.
Yeah, well, I would.
Put
That
some
would be
pressure
nice.
on Jake.
Yeah. All right, so 54 in the 8th for Steve Jacks, spare in the 9th. And unless Mr. Devlin decides to go off the sheet here, this match is
Real close to
getting
being
down
over.
to just being over. Yeah.
Yep. Now come up.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Can't get out there. Ball will not come back. But he's on a strike, so no loss of count yet. And Devlin, there we go. He needed that.
Yep.
So.
He could put some hurting on Steve
yeah.
if he goes off the
Sure
sheet.
can. Great spare by Trish. That was a big shot there.
191.
I remember she's
get?
spotting Mark 17. Yeah, 17 pins. So 28, 26. Wow. Yeah, it's within a mark. So she needs to close frame 10 here, force him to double. And she wastes no time. Little light, but leaves a 1-2-4. That's okay. Meanwhile, Ed Devlin didn't get that double, but he leaves himself a 5 count and doesn't count.
Oh, chopped it.
So that's going to probably take care of Ed.
Yep.
Yeah, 157, 197 with handicap. Steve pretty much has to just stay behind the line. I don't think he needs to. No, he does not even need to mark.
He needs 6 pins.
Total. Oh, Trish opens and goes 202. So Mark has to double.
Yep.
If Mark doubles, he'll sneak around Trish Carrillo.
Yep.
And in this match over here to our right, Jacob Cordova, frame number 9, working on a double. With his handicap difference, he is in the lead. Does convert the 6, 9, 10. So he is up 24 pins going into the 10th. Thank God Steve didn't need that. So 207, 216, 197. Steve Jacks advances.
182. Good job, Steve.
So Steve Jacks advances.
I noticed twice.
And looks like Trish advances.
Yep.
And looks like Jacob advances. So Devlin's out, Guthner's out, and Bialski's out. And
Yep.
Nope. 118 plus 67.
185.
So it looks like Mr. Maber is taking on Trish Carrillo. And Steve Jacks will take on Jacob Cordova. So let's see, we're going to put Jacob and
Steve over here.
over on 33 and 34.
Right. And then Rick Maber and Trish on 37, 38.
Okay, Jacks versus Cordova. And Maber versus Carrillo. All right. So like I said, the 3 bowlers that didn't advance in this round, Mark Bialski, Edward Devlin, and Brendan Guthner take home $125. And our 3 winners, plus our second seeded player, will make up round number 2. 177 for Jacob. Best Brendan can do is 182 scratch.
Nope.
12, nope. Takes care of that.
160s, maybe. Jake's going to win that one.
Yep. Yeah, let's see what he does with this. Yep. Okay, 157. 186. Okay. All right, so when we come back, folks, you're going to see round 2. And that's going to be our second seed, Rick Maber of Brighton, taking on Trish Carrillo of Arvada on 37 and 38. And on 33 and 34, we're going to have Steve Jacks of Longmont taking on Jacob Cordova of Sheridan on 33 and 34. Again, we're going to step aside for editing purposes, and we'll be back in just a moment. Again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at AMF North Glen, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorsa here at AMF North Glen with the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch. This is our top 8 finals format, and this is round 2. Steve Jacks of Longmont winning a first-round match up against Jacob Cordova of Sheridan. He won his first-round match, and Steve's going to spot him 10 pins. And our second-seeded player coming in is Rick Maber of Brighton. He's going to be taking on our 8th seed, Trish Carrillo of Arvada, and he's going to spot her 26. And then the winner of these matches bowl each other to see who takes on our tournament leader, which is Paul Holden of Louisville. First frame for Steve. Ooh, wow, that went sideways. And, ooh, Maber gets a lucky carry crossover. Meanwhile, Steve Jacks leaves a 1-3-6-10.
Well, the chat room is asking about pick to click, and they wanted Philip to pick first.
Okay.
But he's not here.
Well, since he's a kind of a Fanugi, we'll give him a chance. Besides, I'm tired of the Pogie jumping in and deciding who he's going to pick.
Oh, I'm sure Pogie's already picked.
I'm sure he did too.
He may not have told us yet, but
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, he'll tell us. Trust me. All right, good spare by Trish. Takes up to 3-6-10. Both bowlers on 37-38 mark. Steve Jacks opened in the first frame, and now there's your look at Jacob Cordova out of Sheridan. Sheridan just north of Inglewood on the south side. And hold. And get one of them. 5-10. And Trish coming up. Looks like a 7 count, 1-2-9. Yep. Will it hold? Nope. So both bowlers are 8 open in frame number 1 on 33 and 34. Trish, can't carry out that back pin, so she's open in frame number 2. Again, she has that 26-pin handicap advantage over Rick Maber. Rick was pretty much out of it after 2 games of the 3 games of semis. He was minus 13 and shot 290 with handicap to become the second-seeded player. It's like I tell everybody out there, never give up. You never know what's going to happen. Rick could have easily said, it's a bad week. You know, I made the cut, but I'm not going to do much. Instead, he hung with there. He found a shot. He went with it. So now he's got a double. Trish went spare open, so he's already taken 12 pins, I believe. 12 pins off of that 26-pin advantage of handicap. Meanwhile, Jacob Cordova opened in the first frame, strikes in frame 2. And here's Steve Jackson in his second frame. And let's see. All right, why not? Both bowlers hit the Brooklyn side, and they both carry. All right, a little light for Rick, leaves the 2-4-8. Steve Jacks, a one-time champion. He won his title at Crown Lanes in Denver. Trish, believe it or not, has won the most titles female-wise in the Denver branch. although she hasn't won in quite a long time now, but she's been in the club for a very long time. Why not? It's working, don't move. So Steve goes open double. Jacob Cordova open strike, so let's see if he can do it. It is pick to click time. And we're even going to give you a shot.
In fact, Philip, the chat room has requested that you get first pick.
Why they like you, I don't have a clue. We must be on black and white or something. Anyway, here you got. You got these 4 individuals, plus you have Paul Holden. So you have 5 people to choose from.
Well, it's going to be a tough one.
Of course it is. Ooh, just didn't quite finish. Unfortunately, Trish goes spare open. Rick went double open. And he is only down 6 pins.
I'm going to go the oddball.
Being
Steve.
You're going to go with Mr. Jacks?
Yes.
Okay.
I like the way he's throwing the ball.
That's hard to argue with.
Got a girl. All right, and Jacob.
Oh.
This is Jacob's first time in the top 8. You know, the brain and the money could be going, hello.
Yep.
And that's understandable. It happens.
I've been there.
But, you know, even if he loses, he's still going to take home $322. So
that's good.
Good money for 5th. Hell yeah. Let's see. Rick Maber, frame number 4. Nice shot.
Rick is throwing a good ball, too.
Yeah, he is. Both bowlers striking the 4th.
Who you taking, Scott?
I'm going to take Rick Maber.
Maber?
Yep.
Rick Maber by Scott. Okay, that leaves me with the hippie, the newbie,
the Tesla kid,
and the woman who hasn't won in quite a while.
Right.
And that's, wow, that is tough. You know what? Man, that's a tough pick.
Ooh.
You know what? For the sake of my club, I would love to see Mr. Holden win so we have a 60% carryover for the Megapod next week. So I'm going to take Mr. Holden. How do you like that, Poggy? And then stay tuned for next week because Paul, that's going to make first place over $3,000 if he wins. We'll have to start making reservations.
In the holiday.
In the holiday, one of our best drawing houses to start with.
So, folks, that normal 5 o'clock start time will be probably closer to 7.
The next day.
The next day. Because we're going to have a whole lot of people show up on Sunday for qualifying.
You got that right.
Come on.
Come on. Oh. Wow. He left to Popovich and almost covered it.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a 4 o'clock start time next week, isn't it?
Normal, yeah, because we start real early, 9:30 and 11:30 at Holiday on Sunday.
On Sundays?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because they're full at 6, so we got to be done and gone.
By 6, by 5:30.
Well, I might have to start the first squad at like 5:15 in the morning.
No, I won't be awake yet.
And that's different hell. Hey, that could be to your advantage.
Yeah,
See, your brain won't be able to screw you up by thinking.
True.
You could be in quasi mode and just go nuts. Who is that guy that looks like Philip David? I don't know, but he's pulling out of his mind. Okay, come on, Trish. Rick open in frame number 5.
And Poggy's taking Trish.
Oh,
Poggy, come on.
He just likes to kiss butt. That's all.
Uh-huh.
Others have taken, Steve Jacks was picked by a few folks.
Sure.
And
see, they haven't seen my top seeded player yet.
Yeah.
So
He throws it down the 10 board and it walks 4 lanes over to hopefully get a strike.
well, he's a number 1 seed, so he's doing something right.
right,
He should have been 2 his first time through his second.
right.
I didn't look up to see him. I think they went wide.
You're sure? Okay. All right, we got out of rotation. Actually, they bowled on the correct lanes, but we normally like to do them pro-style format. But since somehow Steve didn't bowl when Jacob should have bowled or whatever, they're on the correct frames. But now, the way it's set up now, Steve will wind up finishing first, which is okay.
They
He
flipped.
doesn't mind. Yeah, he doesn't mind. And I don't care. So if they don't care, I don't care.
I mean, we could start over.
No, we can't either.
Meanwhile, Rick Maber goes double, open, strike, open, double. His spare percentage is ugly, but okay, Mr. Jacks, frame
There you
number
go.
5, and
That got Brooklyn to carry.
Brooklyn Steve, I'm going to start calling him.
Lefty Steve.
I like Brooklyn Steve better.
Yeah.
I could tell people he was originally from the East Coast. They kicked him out of New York.
No,
Wound
they
up in
kicked him out of
Colorado.
Jersey like me.
Jersey.
Jersey.
Right. Steve's testing me now.
Yeah, he's saying, "Oh, I want to go again."
Oh, yeah, he
I'm on
keeps
a roll
showing
now.
Brooklyn, so shit.
So the
All right.
rotation was correct after all.
No. The rotation is still going to be screwed up, but they actually bowled on the correct lanes, but not at the times we wanted them to.
Oh, got lucky on that one.
All right, so 50 in the fourth for Mr. Cordova.
You know, maybe there's a reason chat room was calling Steve Captain Chaos.
Okay, Captain Chaos. I
That's
like
a new
that.
one.
Angstead, you listening to this? Steve Jacks is now Captain Chaos. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Now he got under that and pulled it. So he's got 58 in the fifth. Steve's going to have at least a 20-pin advantage scratch, 30 pins if he doubles.
Yep.
So advantage, Mr. Jacks. And Steve, get on the other lane. Attaboy. He'll get it figured out once he's like 75.
And actually, they need to go ahead and let Jacob
That
bowl
is
again.
correct. That is correct.
That way, then
Yep.
Steve can go 6 and 7,
Right.
and then 8 and 9, and he'll finish last.
By the
still.
time they get it figured out, it'll be over.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Jacob. Don't give up yet, buddy. That's good.
That's a good
Ooh,
oh,
just
it
floated.
Wouldn't finish.
Yeah, 1, 2, 4. Meanwhile, Rick. Nice.
oh yes.
That's a hell of a way to make your first spare.
Yeah.
131 in the seventh, spare in the eighth.
Close match.
Not anymore. Even though he's got a spotter 26, he's up 50.
46,
Yeah.
45, yeah. There
All
you
right,
go.
Jacob makes a spare. Okay, now Mr. Jacks can throw 2
Okay,
frames in a
you're
row.
up now, Steve.
All right, hold on, Rick. And, ooh, high, just leaves a 610. 149 in the eighth. He's up 53 scratch, so he's up almost 30.
Good ball, Brooklyn.
Why not?
Carry it out.
Go
There
ahead.
you go.
Most disgusting game of
Bowl.
10-pin I've ever seen in my life.
That was a 9 that got knocked out last.
No, the game of 10-pin.
Oh, yeah, 10.
Even though he cooked out the 9. He's just luckier in dirt
Oh,
right now.
Rick.
Ah, Rick. Come on, you had her. Don't let her get back in it. 158 open in the ninth. If she punches, she can shoot 156. And she can put a hurting on him.
Yep.
So he opened up the door, kind of. Although it is difficult to strike on this condition, but who knows?
She's going to go Brooklyn.
There's one.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Can we have a tie?
Shut up. I used to like you.
I know.
Not a lot, but I used to like you. Oh. Brooklyn Jacks. Has he thrown one in the pocket, real pocket yet?
No.
I didn't think so. Open double. Popovich, 3-bagger.
Yep.
Crazy. Get up. Nice. There we go.
Uh-oh.
40. She just now forced Rick to mark an attempt.
And he may have to double if she throws it again.
That's fact. Okay, Jacob. He strikes in frame number 7.
So he should got to go again.
92, 122. He's down 30, though. He's running out of frames.
Yep. And guess what?
Why not? That girl. spunky little thing, ain't
Yeah, she is. She don't talk a lot.
No, she
don't
just
show a
goes
lot.
out there
She
and does
just-
it.
Yeah.
That open by Rick now is huge.
Huge. He needed that spare.
26. She's going to shoot 150 something when she gets 50. So she could shoot
go
206 with handicap.
There it is.
Why not? All right. Ends up throwing the last 4 for 206. And
Maber's
Maber, if
gotta
he goes
throw the personal.
88 and 24, 12, he's got a double.
Yeah.
He's got a double in the 10th. Amazing.
Wow.
Who picked Maber?
Scott Sledgester.
The kiss of death, Sledgester.
Typically.
Takes defeat out of the jaws of victory. Meanwhile, people are going, don't ever let Scott pick anybody again.
All right, look good, look good.
That's
it. That's it. That's match.
Wow, what a comeback by Trish Carrillo.
Yes.
So, Rick Maber is going to go home tied for 4th with
All right, come on, Steve.
5% of the Megapod.
Come
He's
on,
going to
come
take
on.
home $322.
Right,
Otherwise, it's over.
right.
So, halfway through our top 8.
And he went through the
And
nose.
that's gonna do it.
That's going to do it. We got a deadwood or what?
No.
Oh, we got change the score.
Yeah.
He could have went
Okay.
ahead.
That's okay. All right, so Maber's going to sign that one. $36.66. All right, best he could do is 210 with handicap.
Yeah. Steve just got to have good count.
83.
A spare in the 10th.
17. Yep. Trish is getting into money here.
Yeah.
It's up to 594 minimum. That's a good weekend. Finish. All right, so 7 count gives him 133, 153. Best he can do now is 197.
Yeah.
So
Steve
match
just
is
has-
over. Steve
yeah.
just needs to stay behind the line.
Yep.
All right, good shot. Good effort by Jacob for his first time in the top 8 finals, though. He really threw the ball good.
Yeah.
And you know, now that he's gotten a little bit
under his belt.
Yeah,
Right.
it won't be such a traumatic, nervous experience like, you know, making your first cut or
Right.
bowling your first tournament, that type of thing. Yeah. He actually threw the ball very good this weekend.
Yeah, he did.
Meanwhile, the old codger prevails.
Captain Chaos.
Yes.
Ooh,
great
that was a good ball.
Wow.
Wow. He's clapping. Hey, I did good. You did good.
Can't throw the ball any better than that.
That was a good ball. He stayed behind the foul line. Oh, we're all in. There's a million people out here. There's a million people out here. (41-42).
Our tournament leader is just awoken from his sleep.
His nap.
His nap, yeah. Well, at his age, you got to have a nap.
Uh-huh.
No problem.
He's saying, Nick, you owe me
Yeah,
now.
right. I don't think so. Remember, I signed the checks around there.
Yep. Digitally.
Yeah, really. Okay, Steve doing quite well. He's going to shoot, even with 2 opens, he shoots 195 scratch with a strike here. So it's going to be Steve Jacks against Trish Carrillo on 35 and 36 for our semifinal match. Excellent game. All right,
Good
195
job.
for Steve Jacks, 229 to 196 with his handicap. So 2 rounds are over. We got 2 to go, folks. 3 bowlers remain. When you come back, you're going to watch Steve Jacks, who was our 4th-seeded player, taking on Trish Carrillo, our 8th-seeded player, and then the winner will take on our tournament leader. So you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch. We're here at AMF Northland. We'll be back in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorsa with Philip David. We're here at AMF Northland for our semifinal match of our top 8 eliminator finals format with one bowler today going to take home $1,975, and another bowler might only take home $800 because we have one of our top 3 are not in the Megapot. So now you're looking at our semifinal match. Steve Jacks of Longmont taking on Trish Carrillo of Arvada. Steve's going to spot her 16 pins, and we are getting ready to go.
Oh, he moved in. Way in.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, he was a little tight there. Everything was inside.
Way inside.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute. Come on now.
It looks a little bit better. Don't chop it. He did. All right, just like he did last game. Started out 8 open. But you really don't want to do this against Trish. Trish is sneaky.
Yeah. She's proved it the last 2 times.
Sure. Maybe. All right, leaves the 5-9. This is the best Trish has done in quite a long time. It's so good to see. She's had so many medical issues over the last 5 to 6 years.
Yeah.
And she's a fighter. She keeps battling back. But this is by far the best she's done in quite a while. So good to see Trish back at it. Hold, don't skate. Right. Tried to let it go. All right, so add 12 to that 16, so she's now up 28.
She gets 16 pin advantage or
Yep,
17?
16. Ooh, lucky she kicked out the 7 pin. This leaves the 6-10. So then she's going to pick up 10. So she's up 26. All right, so hold on.
Oh.
Slides a 6 into the ditch, does not take out the 10. So gave it right back to Steve. Interesting, though. Mr. Holden has never won a title. Steve's only won one. And
Yep.
Trish hasn't won a title probably in 6 years. That's
Yeah,
pretty wild.
That's wild.
And will it
that
finish?
looks
Looks good. That was a
ooh,
beautiful shot.
That was a good shot.
at least
I
10
like that
pin.
off his hand.
I did too. Very good ball. Meanwhile, we're semi-full now. We got our 6 o'clock leagues back in the house. Got an 18-team league to our left. Probably some open play on the 12 side.
Hold on, hold on.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Still down, what'd I say, 26?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yep.
Yeah, 26 pins. Frame number 3. Come on, Steve.
Brooklyn. Come on.
Oh, he did get the 10 out.
Ugh.
So now the dreaded 5 pin. There's 3 alcoholics in the back there going, yeah, miss it.
Yep. 3 of them for sure.
Very good.
That's good.
All right, no doubt there.
That should have been his first
All the
ball.
pressure off, yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, the loser of this match takes home $594.
Wow.
And then second place, of course, will either be $400 or $988, depending on Mr. Holden's finish. In first place, either $1,975 or $800. With we're gonna have a mega pot rollover, percentage rollover somehow this weekend. We just don't know exactly what the percentage is. We always have a 20% carryover, and this could be another 20% or another 40%, which would make next week's. Oh, both bowlers missing the 10. 6, and now it's just about scratch, so we're back down to 16, 15.
Yep.
All right, so still anybody's ball game.
What code are you using for the
SPF.
I said
Ooh, wow. 4-6 split. And she's trying for it.
so then it's like I got her. Judy, she would say, "What 5 colors are and then I says, to her,
Oh, Steve, come on.
Because I don't. Because like I said, I just did the doubles last week. So
Slow down,
the
slow
mega is
down.
different than SFC for everybody else.
and I know it's like F4,
No. All SFC now.
Oh, okay. And even first place.
Because otherwise it won't, the computer won't take the check.
So I wonder if it's OPC though for the mega.
That's, you have to ask them. And if it is, make it, it's either going to be, it should be OTC 2 for the mega, for the 5 people that get mega.
I'll bet you that's
So just double check it.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Accounting.
Yeah.
Got a new accounting system, so
Yeah, it's
we're
getting a little
learning
bit
how to
closer now.
properly code everything so the computer spits the checks out. Wow, Trish. Very unlike her to open 3 of 4 frames.
Yeah, she threw a pretty decent ball, and then she let that 4-6.
That was a great shot. Excellent shot by Steve Jacks.
Yep.
52 in the 4th, strike in the 5th.
So he's up by
He's up seven scratch. He's up 9.
9.
Yep. And, ooh, she switched balls. Got a better look. Didn't
Time to
carry.
get Brooklyn to carry.
Yep, yep. Oh, hold. Atta girl. All right.
Plastic.
Plastic fantastic.
Yep.
Trish takes no time. She gets set and she goes.
Yep.
Come on, get a break. Could have caved it in, but she leaves a 10 pin.
What time? Oh, that ain't bad.
That's better. Good
A lot
job.
better. Yeah.
All right. So there's back-to-back marks for Trish Carrillo in frames 5 and 6. Steve Jacks could use a strike here and get real close.
Yep.
Of course, every ball he throws, his wife gets more and more excited
Uh-huh.
because he's already told her she's getting half.
Oh, wow.
That is one happy lady right now.
Yep.
Oop.
Oh.
That's out no man's land. He knew it. Ow, 157.
7. Ouch.
And that was on a strike. Get 2 minimum. This can be made,
Oh, yeah.
but unusual, spare to say the least.
Yep.
But he knew it when he
Let go of it. He
didn't
said,
close and he leaked that arm out to
out
the
to
right.
right.
Anything can happen. All right.
That looks pretty decent. Come on, hold up.
Yeah! What a great shot.
That was
Great
a hard
shot.
way to do it.
You got that right. That was awesome.
Now that just helped him out. 72 to
He's got an 8-pin lead scratch, so he's only down 8.
4, 6.
No, 8.
8.
Down 8.
Yeah, that's right. She's getting 16.
Right. So, yeah, with 4 frames to go, only 8 pins apart.
Yeah, that's
You got to like
good.
that, especially when he
Yeah.
went open to start.
Yep. That looks
That's
good.
close.
That looks good.
Yep, he liked it when he let it go.
Yeah, he did.
He doesn't like it right away when he knows he did something wrong, but he loves it when he does everything right.
Right.
And that was perfect.
Yep.
That was a great shot.
Now he's up by.
He's still up 8, or down 8.
Yep.
Let's see what Trish can do here. That's going to go right. Yeah. Leaves a 2-5. Trish has done a lot of bowling today. I hope she's not running out of gas.
It kind of looks like she is a little
Yeah.
bit.
She's trying to pace herself, but she's do this all the time. But she's not used to bowling this many games
Right, in one day.
in one day like she used to, pretty regularly. That looks pretty good.
Yep.
Ooh, chops the 2 right off the 5. 91 and a 7th. All of a sudden, Mr. Jacks is a leader in the clubhouse
Yep.
with a chance to extend it because he's got a strike in the 7th.
Right.
Maybe? All right,
That's
that a
good.
girl. She never gives up.
No, she doesn't.
Give herself a chance. Speaking of never giving up, where are you bowling this year?
I'm bowling at Coal Creek on Mondays.
Is that the
and-
sport league?
Yes.
Okay.
And then Wednesdays I'm bowling at Sonesta.
Okay. Is that the big men's league?
Or
Or is it a mixed league?
The mixed league. It's
Okay.
the Super Cash Mini.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Frame number
That looks
8.
pretty good. Go
Maybe.
Brooklyn.
It hooked.
All right.
3-9.
All right.
It's all right.
Looks like he topped the ball a little
Yeah.
bit more on it.
Ball speed down a little bit too, but
Yep.
that might actually have helped him.
I noticed on this pattern, if you top the ball hooked harder on
Oh,
the back end. But if you
please.
stayed behind it and stayed under it and just followed through, you're fine.
That's no man's land.
No,
He knew it.
that's-
He didn't know how to attack that spare because of the OB on the ring.
Right.
That's exactly what that was.
Yep.
Now, once again,
It's more or less
a
getting
bowler
close.
opening in the 8th frame opens the door for Trish Carrillo.
Yep.
It's incredible. Steve is now down 9 pins. And Trish can take it to 19 if she doubles in the 9th. What an amazing turnaround.
Wow.
Crazy. Just crazy. But it ain't over yet.
That looks good.
Maybe.
Brooklyn carry.
Come on,
Oh,
all right.
5.
All right, the Guinness 5-pin from Mr. Jacks.
Now I'm thinking shots.
Okay, the best Steve can do is 168 plus 34, 202. And let's see, if she just closes frames, she'll shoot 151 and 50 for 201.
Oh.
So this is how critical this
Oh,
is.
no.
Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable.
He more or less just opened the door for her.
Yeah, back-to-back opens. Unbelievable.
Wow. Come on.
57. All she has to do now is close frames. There's nothing he can do. And she leaves the 139. At least she didn't get a double.
Yeah. But that's still not an easy pickup.
No, it's not. As this conditioner goes away, every one of these becomes an adventure. Because this has been bowled on quite a while. You know, we started at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So you had 4, 8, 11 games plus finals. That's a lot of bowling. And, oh! That time she covers it. I thought she was going to chop the head pin.
Yeah.
So, where are we at? 131, 27, 31, 4. She's up 20 pins. Wow. A mark here, and it's over.
Yep. Even if Steve goes off the sheet
No.
and strikes out. That's...
Come on.
Oh, no.
It's all right. She really doesn't need it. She really doesn't need it. So she's going to go one, even if she gets one, 138, she'll have 188.
Well, if Steve strikes
And
out, he goes
57.
191.
Oh, yeah. So there is light at the end of the tunnel.
If he doubles, he puts pressure.
Right, well,
He saves
it's
himself.
over. He's just got to save himself.
Yep.
She's going to try to go for it, which, you know, it's not
not
going to
hurting
mean
nothing.
anything because, yeah, if Steve doubles, he wins no matter what.
Right.
So Trish Carrillo, 187 with handicap, but Steve Jacks must double.
Yep.
Otherwise, he loses by 6. So he's got to get the first 2 here in the 10th. It's only a $900 frame. No big deal.
Yeah. It's huge.
That
looks
pretty
good. That looks
He
good.
wants it to spin.
Yes.
All right, there's one.
There's one. Come on, Steve. That's my pick to click. I don't want him to get
Oh,
beat
that's
yet.
right. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's me, you, and the Pogey. What an interesting game this turned out to be. Steve Jacks has 4 opens. Trish has 5 opens.
That looks
And he
good.
needs
That
this
looks
one to
good.
win.
That looks good, Brooklyn.
Oh, he can't get it.
You needed it.
47.
He's going to lose by
Anyway,
6.
he's going to lose by 6 pins.
Wow.
So Steve Jacks goes home in 3rd place with 10% of the megapot. He's going to take home $594. Wow. Trish is just grinding along. All right. Good effort. All
Good
right,
job.
buddy. All right, so our championship match coming. It'll be Paul Holden, our tournament leader, up against Trish Carrillo of Arvada. And we'll be back in just a moment, folks. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch, and we're here at AMF North Glen, just north of Denver. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorsa here with Philip David. We're at AMF North Glen for ABT Denver Branch's championship match. We have some interesting contestants here. We have Paul Holden, our tournament leader from Louisville, just north of here. He's going for his first title, but he is not in the Megapod. So the most that Paul can win today is $800. And then his percentage of the Megapod carries over to the next week's total. Trish Carrillo, on the other hand, of Arvada, the most decorated female champion we have. She's going for title number 11.
Wow.
Yeah, by far the most titles for a woman in our division. And obviously she is in the Megapod, so if she wins, she'll take home $1,975. Paul's elected to lead the match. They're going to shake hands. There's only a 1 pin difference in handicap to Paul's advantage. And this is going to have everybody's attention, folks, because it means a lot of money next week, a lot more money to be won if Trish can, or if Paul can win. And again, Paul, you know, the money's fine, but Paul's thing is I want to win. I want to win a title. I want my shirt and jacket. Right. And that's really what a lot of the club members want to see, because that's status, you know. They'd like to see that. They want to show it off. And it's going to go right through the face. Just leaves the 3. Okay. Again, both of these players are pretty much straight players, and they make their money in the club making spares. A condition like this is perfect for these guys because it really takes the better player out of play because it just changes so much. They have to throw strikes, and this is a spare shooting clinic right here.
Right.
All right.
Looks like he got it.
There we go. Okay, so Paul Holden starts out with a spare. And now again, Trish Carrillo. I asked her how long it's been. She said about a year and a half ago she won a title after she came back from one of her surgeries. But prior to that, it's probably been 4 or 5 years. And light, okay. Just leaves at 5. She is running out of gas. I mean, she is definitely running out of gas. But, you know, 1 game to go. Just get that adrenaline pumped. Hang in there for 10 more frames. Oh, she pulled it.
Uh-oh.
No, that's 2 5-pins.
Yep.
Ooh, happy hour is going to be starting good.
Today.
Well, the only difference is Trish we're going to probably get a beer out of, but Steve, I'm going hard liquor. That's all there is to it.
More than one.
Yeah. All right, so unfortunately Trish starts out with an open. And
That
get there.
better.
Come on, that was a good shot.
That was a good ball.
Yeah. I thought she had that carried easily. Leaves a 7. But again, she's got to suck it up. She's got to hang in there. It's been a long day for her, a lot of bowling. And again, you got to remember, she came in this morning. The only thing that saved her is she bowled the first special entry squad. So she bowled 4 games, made the cut. So she didn't have to bowl the second one. Bowled semis, that's 7 games. And this is her 4th game, so she's still bowling 11 games today.
Wow.
That's a lot of bowling for a girl that's just coming back from a lot of medical
issues.
Has to get back in shape.
Right.
But either way, you know, she's had a great week, and I'm so happy that she's finally had a week where she can take home some nice money.
Yep.
Oop, you dropped it. That's not going to get there.
Nope.
Fortunate just to leave the 1-2-4. Again, he's on a spare. So if he covers his spare, he's up 9 pins. If he doesn't, we're right back to where we were before.
1 pin.
Pretty much. Oh, I don't know. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Pulled it. Yep. 6 to 9, 3. Trish Carrillo is now up 2 pins. But only 2 frames are going by. Both bowlers with a mark and an open. And realistically, this is probably how it's going to go all the way to the end.
Back and forth, yep.
Trish running out of gas and Paul trying to get his first win. That's better. A little bit more aggressive. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
there we go.
There we go.
Good
Got the
job.
carry.
Good job. Let's see how Trish responds here. Both bowlers take no time. This match is just going to go boom, 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 boom.
Right. Paul's a little bit
Yes,
longer
through the
on the approach.
face. Oh, why not? There we go. Okay, she's up 2 after 3 frames. Maybe. Oh, that was a good shot.
Good, look good.
Can't believe she didn't carry to 10 on that. That looks pretty good. Hold on. Hold on. That a girl.
She got it. She got
All
it.
right. 49 in the third with a spare.
She's up by 22.
Well, a lot of course is going to depend on Paul.
Yeah, right.
He doubles here. He takes about an 8-pin lead. If he opens here, then Trish has a bigger advantage. So a lot can happen here. He can double even, and make it a test. Let's see what he can do. He threw a very good ball last frame. A little bit more aggressive. Got through the ball real
That looked
nice,
good.
just like that one.
Looked good.
There we go.
There you
All right.
go. Good job, Paul.
So spare open double for Paul Holden.
And most of Paul Holden's shots are going to go Brooklyn
Sure.
anyway, because that's where he's throwing it towards.
So he's up 8 pins right now and can extend it to 18 with another one.
That looks
Ooh, pulled it
decent.
a little bit. And, oh, okay.
A million
Wow.
people out here with their hands up.
We definitely got to get sponsored by a beer company.
Yeah, Budweiser.
Anybody at this point.
Not
You know, we just do
Coors.
the little thing. We really don't want money. We just want product.
Yeah.
Well, I have been talking to New Belgium.
Oh, you have?
I didn't know you spoke New Belgium.
I speak beer.
I speak beer.
I thought you were just a tester.
Oh, look at this. Will it hold?
Come on, come on.
No, he missed. That's 3 5-pins.
Today.
That's incredible.
Just in the semis.
83 in the 5th. Trish Carrillo is leading 1,000. She's a cat. She's using up those lives, but they're all coming to fruition. Right back up, going to be close, and ooh,
9 pin.
can't get the 9 out. Again, another good shot. So she's got 68 in the 4th. 88. So she'll be up 4 pins if she converts this spare. This is just going back and forth. 2 pins
Yeah.
here, 3 pins there.
Right. Yeah, but missed by Paul was
Yeah,
huge.
that's 5 pin. That's a killer.
Yeah.
All right, so Trish converts. Up 4 pins. Wow. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
So Jeffrey Muntz is checking in with us during halftime at Lambeau.
Of course. Mix it. All right, leaves the 4. Mr. Metz is in Lambeau.
Yeah.
And what is he doing there besides
Freezing?
rooting for his Packers? Well, I'm sure he is.
Yeah, it's cold there.
Yeah.
It's 21-3.
Who's leading?
Packers.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, since they're leading, tell Jeff to shut up and leave us alone.
I don't think I need to.
Yeah. Oh, Trish.
Hold on.
All right.
She got it.
Okay. I think, when this match is over, I think she's just going to pass out. We'll have to carry her to the car.
Yeah.
She'll want her cart back.
She is expending every
Ounce of
little
energy.
ounce energy she's got left, yeah. So, wow, 3 pins. Come on, Paul Holden. That's going to go Brooklyn. And, can't get the 9 out.
Get the 9
All
out
right.
either.
Just got to make spares. That's all it is to it, folks. Spares or count when the matches are this close.
Yep. And he was telling me early he didn't care about the cash. He just wanted the title and
Just
the
wants
shirt.
the shirt and the jacket. Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody else is going, we'll give you that shirt and jacket. You give us the money.
Yep.
Oh, no.
That would have
Right you
carried
are.
the 5 pin.
Yep, he's trying to place the ball rather than roll it.
Yep.
So now, 53 is going to be down 16. And this is quickly getting away from him.
Yep.
Maybe. Yeah, he tickled it. 2-4-5. Got to convert this spare. He's got to stay as aggressive to get on a spare shooting as he does with his first ball.
Yep.
The last couple, he's been real tentative and trying to guide it rather than just let the ball go. That's better. That should be okay. Yep. All right. Good spare by Paul Holden. 92 in the 6th with a spare in the 7th. Meanwhile, Trish can go 107 in the 6th. 15, so she'll be up 14 if she strikes. But still 3 frames to go. And
She got it to carry.
got it.
the 7
All
to
right.
carry.
That's 2 strikes on that lane.
Yep.
So 14-pin lead with 3 frames to go. Still anybody's ball game.
I'm starting to like Carrillo's chances, though.
And Poggy's foaming at the mouth waiting at these guys.
He'd be saying,
talking
I told
smack.
you so.
Yeah, talking smack. And let's see what happens.
Brooklyn.
Yes. Double.
Uh-oh.
Huge.
That's going to put
Huge.
a burden on Paul.
Yeah, Mr. Holden has basically got to put it in overdrive now.
Yep.
Well, so much for all that carry.
Yeah.
That
Come
was
on,
pretty
Paul.
decent.
Come on, Paul. All right. Leaves the 6-9. Let's just make this spare, move on. Still plenty of time. Anything can happen. He can still shoot 190 scratch.
Yeah.
That's
There
better.
you go. That's a lot better.
Come on.
Oh, my
Jesus.
gosh.
Chops the
Wow.
6 off the 9.
Oh, my
Unbelievable.
gosh. I thought he had that.
I did too. 119 open in the 8th. He can still shoot 179. But it's starting to look bleak.
Uh-huh. Oh, now he's going way
no.
too far now.
No, he's
He's lost.
yeah. He's lost his focus.
Yep.
He knows that title's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it looks like Poggy's going to be doing a Poggy dance.
Yep. I hate when he does that.
Is there a pogey dance?
I don't want to know.
Trust
Don't
me,
ask.
he does have
Nolan probably knows, but he won't say it.
Oh,
he opens
man.
there. Unfortunately, he is open 4 to last 5 frames. 128 in the 9th.
I'm going to
This
call
match
this
is
match.
Trish, yes.
Yeah, I call this,
This
match.
match
I'll
is
give it
all
to
Trish Carrillo. So she's
Yep,
going to take
she's
home
gonna go Brooklyn, too.
$1,975. Who cares?
Yep.
All she has to do is keep the ball and play at this
Yeah,
point.
and just minimal count. She
Paul
don't have to-
Holden will take home $400. So we're going to have an $1,176 carryover with what we collected this week.
Oh, that's going to be real nice.
You think?
Yeah. I might have to bowl twice.
ABT.
ABT next
Always
week.
bowl twice.
Hard way.
Yep. Ooh,
Hey.
it's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
She has the advantage right here.
Yep. This match is over.
Yeah, it's
Best you
done
can do is
with.
209.
Yep. And she's already got that without even bowling the 10th. That'll be title number 12.
11.
Oh, 11? And
Okay.
you're okay. So. Man.
We'll still be busy next week
Yeah.
at Holiday.
Yep.
Will it hold on? No.
Nope.
Not that it matters. 172
She won't need it.
with 50, 222.
Good job. Good job, Bill.
Best Paul can do is 158 and 51 for 209. So Trish Carrillo is our champion. Finish strong. Come on. All right. Paul's had a great weekend. I mean, if you think about it, he started out the semis at what, 270.
Yeah, he did.
So 220 scratch. That's 70 pins over his average.
Right.
I mean, he had a tremendous game. And then he comes back with like a 190.
Yep.
So with his handicap's another 40. He was 110 over for 2.
Right.
So well deserved. I mean, he just had a great weekend.
And he ended up 123 over in the semis.
Yep, sure.
So,
All right, good spare. All right. And he's only going to be 3 pins off his average.
yeah.
So
Can't
1, 2,
beat
3,
that.
4. You know, even with 5 opens. That's always going to make him so tough today. Because if he can convert some of those opens into closed frames, boy, he becomes a monster.
Right.
So, but a great weekend, nonetheless. All right, fill ball for Paul Holden. And he's going to get 7 for 145. So he shoots 196 to Trish's 222. All right. So when we come back, folks, we're going to have a yak with Miss Carrillo. Hasn't been in the winner's circle in quite a while. And we'll again remind you of what we're going to be happening next week with that carryover. That's going to be sweet.
Yep.
All right. So we will step aside for just a moment. We'll be back in maybe 2 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasorsa with multiple champion Trish Carrillo. But again, Trish hasn't won in quite a while. But this is her 11th title, by far the most titles for a female in our club since forever. I think, Trish, prior to you going on that mini run that you had there that 1 year, probably about eight.
I had 4
8 or 9
titles in 2008.
Yeah. So, yeah, that just pulled you away from everybody because I think the most titles a girl ever had in the club was 4.
4. My mom had 4.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
she was one of them.
Yeah.
And we were neck and neck, and then I just like wiped her
You
out.
went by everybody.
Yeah.
But so good to see you finally back in the winner's circle, and well deserved. I mean, you know, with all the medical stuff you've been through, you've been hanging in there. You say, you know what? I don't care what happens. I am not giving up my game.
Yeah, that's all I want to do is bowl is what I keep on telling the doctors. Hip surgery, blood clots. I'm like, if I could still bowl, everyone can.
Really?
I would often say, what's other people's problems? They don't have any physical
right.
problems.
Yeah.
At least I have a good mind because that's about all my.
So
is
now all
left.
you people out there, they're going, no, I can't bowl anymore. I can't bowl. Listen to this girl. She's going to bowl
Back
no matter
surgery,
what.
yeah. Doesn't matter.
You know, if she got like stripes for everything she had done, the stripes would be all the way down her arm. But 11 titles now, Trish, and you did exactly what you needed to do. You got some key strikes late to get in that match against Rick Maber, but you and Paul, with a 1-pin difference, it was just a question who was going to make more spares, really. And then you were fortunate enough to get that key double in there. He completely deflated at that point. He knew the match was over.
Yeah, no, I knew that I was so tired. I'm like, I just need to put everything I have into this because I don't have much left. And I was just praying for strength and grace. I'm like, that's all I was like, please just let me have strength and grace because I have nothing left in my body.
Philip and I were laughing because we were watching. You were saying, I don't think Trish could throw another ball if she wanted to. I said, even if she wins, I think we're going to have to carry her to the car.
Yeah, I was like, how am I going to do this interview because I feel so bad, But I'm like, I've never quit. But there was 3 times I thought of just saying, I'm done, like just give me what I got and move on and get out of the way and let somebody else bowl.
Yeah. But, that's just the spirit of a good match play bowler. And, we were talking, and again, we're talking about Rick Maber. Rick was minus 13 after 2 games in the semis. He could have given up. Shoots .290 with handicap to become the second-seeded player. You've done that.
Yeah, no, and even I had 5 opens in the second game of semis where I was missing marks by that much, and I just couldn't do anything. Like my brain and hand weren't cooperating. And so I ended up coming back to making it tying for the 9th. And like I've never did top 5 all the way through, but I did top 8 like all the time back when there was no buys.
Yes.
Like when I was top seed and had to bowl the whole thing. But I think this is probably the most that I've ever did in the tournament. I did 2 special entries and then went all the way through it. But this is the most I did with being tied for 9th.
Yeah. And it's funny because your sister kind of did the same thing back in Vegas when she tied. We took 64. And she tied for 64th, won the roll-off, and then went through. So
yeah, that one is the one
I never. Blood.
Yeah, you never tell the whole story. It was with my bowling ball. I paid for her to enter, and then when we came home, everyone's like, "Congratulations on winning." I'm like, "I did not win." I was like, but I'm like, the whole story is.
And then the best thing is she beat Nolan.
Yeah, like Nolan took her from the airport and everything, and he's like, "I had to take her, and I took her to the dam, and then she goes and whoops me." And
that's awesome. But again, just fantastic bowling, Dave.
And
what did you use today? You were using 2 different bowling balls.
I was using my spare ball most of the time.
Which is that a frantic or a fringe?
No, it's just a yellow dot or white dot.
White dot.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Incredible. Good for you.
Yeah, when things go bad, I go to my spare ball because, and I use my code black when I had more strength, but I just didn't have the strength to throw it.
Yeah. Who does your stuff?
The spare ball was done by Glenn's, the one who passed away. In his pro shop, who's the old guy who passed away?
Oh, Jim Britton?
No, is that his name?
He used to have the shop at Western?
No, at where Glenn Blunt is.
Bill Shepard.
Yeah. He fixed my spare ball because after hand surgery, I couldn't get any spares, and so he finally worked with it to get my hand right.
Okay.
But yeah, and then I think that code black was just by Total Dynamics.
Okay, at Rapo Bowl.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I think Steve helped me get that layout on my code red, and then I just put it on everything.
Good, excellent. Okay, all right, folks, that's going to do it for us. How about Trish Carrillo, folks? Starts tied for 8th, had to win the roll off just to get in, and then goes through 4 matches to win her 11th title. She's tough.
I was going to say, love everyone.
Yeah. And just a great effort, and so happy for you because I know what you've gone through, and it's nice to see it all work out.
Yeah, like I said, I'm quitting 3 times, and
but it's awesome. All right, folks, the money's going to be huge again next week because Paul wasn't in the Megapod, so we got a 40% carryover with what we've collected this weekend. So it's going to be almost $6,000 total as a mega. So. 24. It's going to be 30. It could be 3,200 for first.
That's what I was going to say. Maybe like 3,300.
Yeah, awesome. So we might have to be doing reservations. So call the ABT hotline, and I'll let you know what's going on. And be ready because this is the week you want to do it, especially if you're going to Vegas in 2 weeks. That'd even be better. All right, on behalf of my new champion or newer champion, Trish Carrillo.
Oh, I didn't say thanks, Pokey, for. I was going to tell him. He said he had his YouTube page for 11 years. I had mine for 7, but I only have 20 followers. I was going to post for him.
Oh my God. Yeah, Pokey picked you right out of the gate, and he's tough. He sees stuff that nobody else sees. Yeah, I think he's part warlock. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, folks, again, Trish Carrillo, our champion. We'll be at Holiday Lanes in Lakewood next week with a nice Megapot. Maybe you can win 2 in a row. Wouldn't that be sweet?
I only did. I won one missed one and then won
won
another.
another one.
I never
Okay.
did back-to-back, so.
Well, this could be it. All right, folks. We're out of here, and we'll see you next week at Holiday. Have a great week.